okay, we're in season 3 now of Open Book with Cici, and I just wanted to make this episode special. My girl Jazzy J came through and decided to just grace me with her presence on this one, and I appreciate it. But go ahead and let them know about you and all that stuff.
What's up, what's up, what's up? My name is Jasmine. I go by the name of Jazzy J. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been doing this since I was came out the womb.
Okay,
so
let's go.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so funny thing, when I posted your freestyle on my Instagram story, I guess my sister followed you. So today she's like, hey, who you interviewing? I said, Jazzy. She said, whoa, Jazzy J. And I said, okay. Like, so you know her? She said, yeah, I follow her from when you had posted her freestyle. She said, I like her shit. She said, can I come? I said, no, but I'm glad you like her. So
you told her no?
Girl, I'll FaceTime her later. You can talk to her. But yeah, she was stupid excited. So that just makes me feel like, okay, cool. Like I met her 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it 2 years or a year ago?
Maybe 2 years.
2 years? Yeah, I think about 2 years.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so you already told us where you from. That's where you from originally, Arizona?
Yes, I was born in Mesa, Arizona. Mm. So for the people who don't know, that's Phoenix Metro. So like Mesa would be like a Carson in LA.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Right?
Yes.
So like Los Angeles County, then there's Maricopa County. You know, that's how that goes.
Mesa.
So it's like the Bay Area in LA, and then there's Phoenix and Tucson. So I'm from the Phoenix side.
Okay. Yeah. I've been to Gilbert.
Gilbert, okay.
Yeah.
I think we discussed this.
Yeah, we did. I went to Gilbert once, and then I went to the Phoenix Zoo. That's as far as I've been. So
well, at least you've been there.
I know.
Some people be like, Arizona dry.
Girl, it is, but it's pretty.
It is very pretty.
It's so beautiful. So if y'all ever get a chance, man, so nice. It's hot as fuck.
It is hot.
All right, so who or what got you rapping? You've been rapping out the womb, but when did you discover, like, okay, this is what I want to do?
So, actually, I initially started singing. So, I was a singer. Right. I was a singer up until about age 9. I mean, I still sing here and there, you know, I hold my tune. But around age 9, we kept watching the same movie because we didn't have cable in the house. And I'm like, you know what, like, I get bored fast.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot keep doing this. So, something just sparked in me to write a rap song.
Okay.
You know? So, I did my lyrics a little faster. And I've always been in like poetry and like English was like my easiest subject. Yeah. So it's always been like, I've always been a writer.
Okay.
So I wrote this song. My first song was called They Call Me Little Jazz. And after that, I just kept going. Like, you know, this lyricism is something special. So I'm not just gonna let it be. Yeah. So I just kept going with it.
Okay. So how would you describe your music?
I would describe my music as something that people can relate to, but also put a vibe on it as well. Okay. So I want to be able to let people hear where I'm coming from, hear my background, but also they can have fun with me.
Okay. So is it more like is your background kind of like sad, or like how are you relating? Because you know what I'm saying, if you ain't been through the struggle, people be like, I ain't relating to this shit. So.
Right, no, I understand. Definitely not sad. We want to keep that vibe. Of course, here and there's got to be songs to, you know, heartbreak.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, all that in my feel shit.
Right. But we talk about real life stuff. For example, I just dropped the Black Lives Matter remix and everything like that. So it's like, us as a community can relate to that because that's really what's happening in the world. So I like to just stay grounded and make sure I can not go back in the past and not push too far towards the future.
Okay.
Stay in the present
moment. I get it. Stay in the lane you in. I feel you. All right. So if you could change one thing about the game, the rap game, everything, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about the rap game.
Yes, because it's got to be something you're like, man, it should be like that or something.
That is a different type of question.
Like,
but
you know, tell us something, sis. Like,
if I were to change something about the rap game, it would probably be the A&Rs.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say all of them, but you know, it's a few. Like, I'll never knock nobody's hustle. I will never, you know, grind, chase your dreams. Yeah. But it's like, don't skip over the people who are actually working hard, the people who actually have something to say, you know, no, that's no shade, no nothing. Like, but the people who've been wanting this, the people who have actual talent, skills, you know, they put the time, work, effort into their craft, should be the ones being looked at the most. And I feel like that should be a part of an A&R's job, is to really locate the talented artists and not have artists who look like, oh, that's a prize, we can make money off them. You know, like, you understand where I'm coming from. Like,
It's not just the look.
Right, it's not the look, it's not the hype, that mumble rap stuff. Like, it's we need to bring real music back to the community.
That's true.
Real hip-hop.
I don't think anybody's ready for that, though. We're all in a fast-paced world. We just want to hear bullshit to get us to our drive to work, and that's it.
They want to be hype. You know, you got to be hype in the car, like
all day. I have a concert. Okay, you should see me on at the red light.
Exactly. But at the same time, it's like I do it for everybody. In my family, I grew up around mainly like the great aunties and the uncles. So it's like I never really been with my age group of family members.
Okay.
Didn't really grow up with my age group of family members. It's only a few. So it's like I'm listening to the music they're listening to. I'm like, okay, they're actually saying something. Like, this is really what happened in their life. So I need to step up and explain what really happened in my life. And I feel like that should be more of an interest in these A&Rs.
No, true. Yes.
But it's all fun. I still love that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still lit though, but still.
I still be vibing. It's okay.
Still learning the Millie Rock, y'all. Like 4 years later. All right. So with up and coming females in the game, how do you feel about the women now that are taking over the game, and how do you feel this is gonna affect hip hop?
With the women that are taking over the game now, I give props. Like, you know, I wouldn't say it's something I could emulate because that's not like that's not my boat. So the sexual boat, you know, that's another side. the lyricism boat, that's another side as well. Both, I feel like I could, like, I'm a mixture. Could be a mixture. But you know, I think they're gonna take the female side of hip hop to a different level because I don't know how I should put this.
No, it's like, your time.
Right.
Look, I got you.
In that case,
go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
The females that are like coming up now, besides like Cardi B, you know, Nicki Minaj, she's retired, right? She retired.
Is she?
I think she had her kids. She had her family.
Yeah. So she done now?
I mean, you know, they come back.
Low key, I feel like she should be, but whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I think Nicki needs to be done. You said what you had to say.
You think
she a legend? She a legend. I'm not knocking Nicki at all. She's a fucking legend. But now it's like, okay, girl, we heard you. Like,
of course, chill. You know, but here and there they might, she might pop out like,
a couple of features like Jay-Z did, like, come out, pretend like you coming back home.
That would be dope.
A little bit. I like her as features. Now, more so doing her own music is kind of like. Chun-Li kind of killed it for me. So.
Oh, really?
That's just me. But her features be dope.
Her features, but
but anyways,
women, like. Of course, we hear this every year. Like, hip hop is a more male dominant. Category, and it's like for females to step up and say what they have to say and be explicit. I think it's actually a positive thing that females are comfortable with their sexuality and are able to talk about it and are able to show who they are and what they like in the bedroom and outside the bedroom. Because with females, it's more so looked at, oh, she a hoe. And with males, it's like, oh, he that nigga.
Right,
so it's like, for a female to be confident, have the lyrics, have the body, and have the look for what their sexuality is, I think it's amazing. I think it's a go. Like,
so do you feel like with women dominating now, it's gonna kind of be, I don't want to say over-sexualized, but it's gonna be kind of like overdone? Because it's kind of like, I'm not saying we all talk about the same thing, but we do. But men do too.
Right.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't think it would become over sexualized. No, I'm just speaking because like there's still female artists whose main focus is not the sexuality.
Okay.
Is about their life and the lyrics. Me being one of them.
Okay.
So it's like we can switch it up too. We can mix it up too, and that's what I really want to see in the hip hop community, a change where female artists can come together and be so strong together that it's different. It's a different variety of different female artists, and they are all separated and not put in the same category. If that makes sense.
Yes. No, I hear you.
Like
yes.
you know, like we each
like
need to have
do.
our separate. Yeah, exactly, and we all can be accounted for it.
Okay. All right. That was so informative. I love it. So let's talk about you and your shows you've been performing at. What is your... Don't sleep on her, y'all. Look, I was going to wait a little later to say this, but she was on Rhythm and Flow. If you watched the first episode, she was in there.
Yes,
unfortunately, it was cut, but she was there.
I was there.
So you've done a lot of performances. You were able to get your way. I'm not sure what the process is on getting on something like that, but you've been able to make your way to that step in your life and going beyond. So what was your favorite performance of all time in every performance you have done? Now, the one I seen, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like in a club or something. I remember you were posting it. That one looked like a lot of fun. I wasn't there. That was in LA. I wasn't there for that one, but... It was, girl, it was a long time ago. You posted this?
I think that might be my favorite.
Tell them about it, because that was mine.
It was on YouTube.
Yes.
Watch it on YouTube. Wow, of all time, it might be the one you're talking about in Atlanta.
Okay, that's where it was. Okay.
Atlanta's vibe, the people, is just, from my experience, like... We went there, visited, and I fell in love with it. Went back, and I had a show to do. I'm the only local artist, or the only artist that's not local. Because I'm from Arizona. I'm like, we in Georgia. Like,
so
I don't know if they go feel my vibe or not. But I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna still, I'm gonna still do it. I go on stage, coming to the stage, we got Jazzy J. I'm like, okay, here we go. Like, I gotta show them what I got.
Right.
I get up there and I'm like, I don't know, start doing my song. As soon as I say my hook, that song was something, it involved crowd participation. Yeah. As soon as I said my hook, I'm like, that's a promise. That's a promise. I'm like, what? I'm getting crowd reaction and everything. I put the mic to them and they all vibing like, that's a promise. That's a promise.
That whole feeling.
Like that whole vibe. Like Atlanta was just, they was coming up to me, and it's like, anywhere could be like that, but it's like Atlanta was just different. I felt the energy. I felt the vibe. Like the people are genuine. I have fun. Okay. I have fun.
I've never been to Atlanta as an adult. I was there when I was like 10 years old, but I want to go as an adult. So.
You would have fun.
I'm working on it. I got a couple of artists out there I'm trying to get to, but later on.
Oh, the artists out there.
Yeah.
Ooh, talented.
Oh, I was like, what? Okay, look.
Talented. They just got a different type of flavor, and I feel like it's different flavors everywhere. Yeah. And me coming from somewhere, nobody really cares about. It's like, you got to hear my flavor, my take on it also. Yeah, definitely Atlanta, my favorite show.
So, you're young.
Yes, ma'am.
You're 20.
20 in 3 weeks.
Oh, you way younger than what I thought, girl.
I'll be 22 days before Halloween.
Okay, we almost there then.
Right.
Woo, girl. So how does chasing your dream affect your life? Because you got to be one to have your personal life, hang out with your friends, party, whatever. How is
right.
Before COVID.
Right. Before COVID.
Right. So how is that affecting you?
Chasing my dreams, affecting my life. Been chasing my dreams since I was a little girl. I've always been in the entertainment industry, acting, singing, dancing, rapping, whatever it is. But I always needed to balance the two. Okay. So, for example, say I'm on set for a show or a movie. I bring my homework with me. But with the age being, if you're a minor, it's required. But I always wanted to do more than what was needed. More than what was necessary. So I make sure I just have my work done. That way I can go back and do what I need to do for my career. Growing up, of course, you have the prom, the homecoming. So it was kind of difficult not to to miss out sometimes. It was it did, because I like to have fun. Everybody around me know that I like to have fun.
Get lit,
exactly.
Good time.
But it's like at times it was it's kind of difficult to cope with, but I'd rather do something that's going to get me closer to what I'm going for than sit there and do the same thing that I could do next weekend. the next weekend after that.
That is true.
And then having a job, like, you have to invest in yourself. You got to get money for it. So it's like, it could be a rocky road sometimes, but it's like, you cannot let that stop you. You have to persevere. And that's the word I listen to every day. Persevere. Because that's what's going to get you to where you need to go.
True. And that's crazy because you're so young, and when you're like in high school and shit, 14, 15, you're not thinking of shit like that. I want to be with my friends. I don't want to miss this, because when I look back, I'm going to be like, damn.
Right. And I do, sometimes I look back like, maybe I didn't have to go to that party, but it's like, I still balance it out. I think for me, at least, again, speaking for myself, it was a balance. I still got my teenage, my high school experience while I was still chasing my dreams. So I had fun.
Oh, so then you're good then. So you ain't got no problems.
But sometimes you gotta miss out on the fun.
To
get the funds. Okay?
Period. Okay. Look, sacrifice. All right. So I want to talk about you and your mom. Okay. Your mom is or was your momager.
Right.
So how does that work, balancing her being your mom and your manager like that?
So, right.
Let's talk about it.
So we gonna be
nice.
Right. But
I'm pretty sure she ain't know what her name, Kris Jenner. I'm pretty sure she know Kris Jenner.
Oh,
so
no. I mean,
I feel like Kris went a little too far with her daughters. So
you think so?
A little bit. For her to allow... Anyways, look, go ahead. Look.
I mean, with my mom and her managing skills, she really pushed me. She really did bring out a lot of opportunities that I was able to have in my young age, even now sometimes. As a mom, we keep that relationship separate, but it's still there. People have to know, because if she was ever to be disrespected, and I know it comes like with the game, like you get disrespected or something happens, I'd have to look back at myself like, that's my mom.
Yeah.
And I also have to look at her as my manager.
Yeah.
So this is a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we gotta, because I could hire you and I could fire you.
Oh.
But it's like no hard feelings. You think so?
I mean, I would be hurt. My daughter fired me. I'd be like, bruh. Like,
of course, but my heart is so like
pure
and gentle. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
I'm sorry.
But at the same time, I gotta keep it at that business level. But she understands.
So I felt like you guys went through this.
Went through like
the hiring and firing.
I didn't really fire her directly.
Oh.
You
let somebody else do it. You ain't shit.
No, she's still there. She's still, we still gonna call her Mama Jury, even if I do have another manager. That's still Mama Shy. She did what she had to do.
She got you here,
right?
So now it's like you're getting older. It's time to spread your wings and allow. Not saying your mom's not experienced. I don't know the ins and outs, but maybe a more experienced manager to do the rest of the work.
Right, and I feel like we have that understood. Like it's no, I'm your mom. Like it should be like she's not really. Yeah, she understands the business. She been on this earth longer than I have.
Right, so she knows, and she's in the game herself. She's done a lot.
Right,
so
absolutely.
Hopefully, I can get an interview with you too. Okay, like writing books and shit.
Right.
All right, so let's talk about some of your up and coming projects you got coming on in 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? You've been here for a minute. I was looking, couldn't find much because I guess you're keeping it a secret.
Girl,
can we talk about it?
Down. Look, I give you a little peeper.
Yeah, a little something.
A little peeper. You know what? You know what? I don't know if I want.
Ooh, okay. So she got a little something coming. You just got to be surprised.
Girl, I've been going in circles. I've been on lockdown. I'm trying to, but I do have an EP coming out.
Okay.
And I would like the visuals done before it drops.
Okay.
So, I just been off the radar. I haven't posted on Instagram.
I was going to say you haven't.
I haven't posted on Twitter, and I think it's been a pretty good period of time.
Yeah, for real.
I've been. Let me tell you something.
A minute.
Look, a minute. I've been locked down. I've been in the locks. I've been in the safe. when you have something you want to go for and you have a deadline for it, I mean, for all your goals, you should be setting a deadline. Yeah. I feel like the deadline helps you really get to it. So if you're just going with, you know, you feel what I'm saying? But you do have to have a deadline for your goals. That is one thing I learned in this business. Even outside of a business, whatever you're trying to do, I feel like you should have a deadline because, just think of it as a test. Okay. Or a deadline for your homework, you know? Okay. You have to get it done. So
that's easier thinking of it that way. Right. Weight loss goals and stuff.
Right.
You know?
If you think of it that way, I feel like it would be easier. Like, oh, this is a test. I need to study for it. Okay. I have to turn my paper in this Friday, so everything that needs to be on this paper needs to be done and ready to go. Okay. So, you know, I have to have a deadline for what I need to do. But yes, girl, I have been okay.
You've been working.
Been working.
I'm glad though, because when I started to look at your stuff, because you changed your Instagram picture, and I said, okay, maybe she back. So I went back and looked, and it was like, it's the same picture. I was like, so okay, like I didn't know what was going on, like to ask, because sometimes people just, you know, they want to be left alone or something. So I was like, I'll just wait till I see her and then I'll ask her. But I'm happy to know you still been working, even though we ain't seeing you working. So. Right, you know. And that's the best part about it too. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back with a vengeance, and it's like, boom, bitch.
Move in silence for a little bit.
Okay, look, that's my hardest ordeal. I gotta call my mama. So that's my problem. My mama and my best friend, man.
I used to do that. You know, I used to be calling everybody like, girl, you not ready for what I'm
doing. Look,
but it's like, that didn't, you know, that left me with less excitement than I feel like it would be if nobody knew. So it's like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Okay. I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Exactly. I'm learning that right now. Got things going on.
It's still a learning process.
So, do you consider yourself a battle rapper or a freestyler? Because they say if you can't battle rap, you ain't a real rapper.
I mean,
let's talk about it.
Me personally, I'm not a battle rapper. Like, unless you know, I've never been in like a real like, you know, in battle rapping they get very disrespectful. Man, what? I mean, ciphers, I've done ciphers, of course. Like, but battle rapping, like Charlie Clips, Arsenal, all that. They're my favorite battle rappers too.
And they mean
they get disrespectful.
I watched it like, oh, it'd have been a fight by now.
Right. But you know, it's all love. Yeah. If it were to come to that point and it was something I had to do in order to battle rap, of course, you know, I can get to that point as well. I feel like I would love battle rap. I feel like you know, but ciphers, of course, done that before. Yeah. Ciphers is my thing. They go hard.
Okay. So, can somebody set up a battle rap for females? Right. Look, y'all know a couple of females out here. I'm gonna get a battle rap done for the show. Look, because I know a few female rappers out here. So let's talk about it. All right. So, how do you feel about the depiction of females, as we were saying before, like sex selling? You saying that, you know, you're not going to go down that road, but what if it gets to a point where it's like, you have to, you know?
If it does get down, you know. Yeah. I could get explicit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I could get explicit. It's just my thing is I'm more so reserved in that aspect. Okay. If it did come down to it with the showing my body, you know, I wouldn't be signing up for that. But it's like, if it came down to it, you feel me?
If you had to.
And I had to, I feel like people would still respect me because at that point they would already know where I come from. They already hear what I have to talk about. So at that point I still have that certain amount of respect, and I feel like if that time were to come, it would be later down the road where I'm like grown. Like, you know, kids,
like I can do what I want now.
Right,
so.
I already made the music for the kids.
Right.
It's time
we grown now.
Right. It's time to grow up. Okay. I'm grown. Okay.
So what about the whole? It seems like when women get into the rap game, it's like they kind of fall off, but they disappear for about 6-7 months. They come back, ass done, tits done, Botox in the face. You know, have you ever thought about that, like having to change your look for the game?
You know, I never really wanted to get like body work done. Okay. And like, you know, I might get
into it. You have some of mine. Okay. Girl, I'm trying to get rid of these. Look.
But like, she said, we'll talk about it. Let's talk about
right,
it. Look. But like, I'm sorry, we need to repeat this question.
Okay.
Look, I started thinking about getting my whoops, my bad. Let's start back in.
Okay, so how do you feel about when women get back into the game?
Okay.
You know, they leave for about 6 months and they come back and their tits is done, their ass is done, Botox in the face. Like, do you feel like you're gonna have to change yourself for the game?
For the game?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. It's just because with me, I'm this type, you know, I mean, I can't predict the future.
Yeah.
What I wanted to get done. I do, you know, I have looked, you know, maybe I should look like these, maybe I should look like that. But my main asset and my main thing I always told myself, getting into the game was to stay true to myself. Okay. In any aspect. So it's like any decision I choose to make would be my own. And it's not because, oh, I need to be like her because such and such. Or I need to look like that because, woo, like she getting all the fans. Like, my main goal is to stay true to myself. Okay. But, you know, I can't predict the future in due time. If it were to come, then, you know, we come.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. How do you stay so grounded? You young, you probably got 1,000 friends. You know, that's how we are in high school. We got 1,000 friends, we grow up and then we got 2. But how do you not go from your Jasmine to Jazzy J?
How do I not go from?
Yeah, like how do you, because like let's say y'all are out.
Okay.
Somebody gonna recognize you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're pretty hot. So somebody's gonna recognize you. How do you just be like, because I know your friends gonna be like, girl. So how do you keep that separate, especially with your friends? Because your friends gonna be the first to call you out.
Right.
So
I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
I mean, my friends also know me as Jazzy J, so it's like they know both sides of me. Okay. You know, and you know, some may not completely know, and some know. I feel like she's the same person, but at the same time, Jazzy J is that alter ego because you know, if you hear like, for example, my mom says this all the time. It's like, and then because people will come up and tell her after the shows, like, oh my gosh, like she is so quiet, like she does not.
You were when I met you too, yeah.
I was, and it's like I have to I gotta get comfortable. I gotta read the room, feel my environment. Right. It's like I'm a crazy character, so it's like I cannot be out here bouncing off the walls if these people don't know me. Right. But it's like I get on stage and it's like I'm a whole different person. Yeah. Like, that's my element. That's my zone. So it's like, you know, I balance the two out. Okay. You know, I gotta.
Have you ever gone through that Mariah Carey moment, like that stardom moment when somebody recognizes you?
Absolutely. I was feeling like, you know, it was because I'm not even there yet for me to be like, you know, getting these reactions from people and people coming up to me. Like, for example, I remember so vividly, I was at a football game. Okay. And I'm walking, right? And so some girl, I think she sees like the profile side of my face. And she's running up to me screaming like, oh my God, like, are you Jazzy? Like, that girl on Instagram, you rap, right? And I was like, yeah, I rap. She's like, she gave me a hug and everything. Oh my God, I love you. And I was like, I did. I'm like, I am really putting an impression on these people. Yeah. I do have no idea. I had no idea who that girl was. And I'm like, wow, like. Okay, look, I'm waiting for that moment. Right. It's like, when you want to give up, remember why you started. Exactly. So it's like, I love that quote.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so what do you feel like is taking so long? I feel like you should have been up there.
Aw, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, y'all?
Right. You know, I might feel that way. There might be, you know, other people who feel the same. At the same time, I'm not complaining because I know for a fact, you know, where I want to go. I can get up there. But it's like, I'm still learning myself, who I am as a person, who I am as an artist. You know, that all ties into it. And, you know, coming out here, I've learned a lot in such a short amount of time. So it's like, you know, maybe they just wasn't ready for me. Okay. Could be too hot for the pot.
That's true.
You never know. But, you know, I'm still learning. It's a lot to learn. I feel like you learn every day. You learn as you go. So it's just, once the right person sees who I am,
that's it.
Just take off time.
Okay. Yes. You might not be able to talk about this, but have you gotten any offers from any record labels yet? Any? If you can't answer, we're gonna move on.
It's been a couple, but that's a rocky subject.
Okay, wait. All right, boom.
Yeah, we talk about it. Okay.
After, right? Yeah, bet. All right, so we're gonna move on to my little game portion. You know what I'm saying? Really? Would you rather? Ooh. So, would you rather marry somebody with bad credit or a bad criminal history? Now, I'm not saying as far as murder, but maybe embezzlement, robbery, burglary, all that. We ain't going too far, but somebody that might have a little hard time getting a job, I feel like that.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I would say. Wow.
Okay.
Really, wow. Maybe bad credit. Bad credit could be rebuilt, and I don't think you could take felonies off your record.
No. Now that you get them expunged, you gotta go to court. All this things,
but if they do have a bad record, you can start your own business. So you got to look at it in that aspect because bad credit and you said marriage, so we gonna be grown.
Okay.
So there's no. I don't think there should be a reason.
Okay.
For but.
All right.
Look.
All right. So this one's a little crazier. Okay. You gotta answer if you want to. But would you rather eat ass or lick toes?
Ooh.
And this is on your man that you've been with. You know he clean. He ain't out there, thotting and bopping. It's just you and your man. Woo!
Well, I haven't dated a man.
Oh, you're a lesbian?
I don't label myself either.
What?
I've only been with
exclusive shit to me. What?
This is news to you?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I did take it out of my bio, the little rainbow flag or whatever. But
okay, so you and your woman then. Or
maybe all of the above. But
whoever you love. Love is love.
We'll lick the toes first,
Okay.
I have no problem, especially if you're freshly clean.
Okay, straight out the shower.
Right.
Slippers on first. Please don't touch the bathroom floor.
That part. Or we can, taste a little truffle butter. Either way.
You on your own on that one, sis. Look.
I'm crying.
This is crazy. Wait, I wasn't ready for this eye opener.
Really?
Well, I really did not know.
Wow.
I just thought, you got the tomboy swag, and I don't like to stereotype people.
Yeah,
so
no, I understand, but yeah, no, I haven't. I've been with women, so
by choice.
By choice.
Oh, okay.
But I like it more. I don't really,
Well, that's what I mean. I don't mean by choice like you forced to fuck with women, but like you can't get a man because I know you can. So I'm just saying like you just decided, okay, I'm good on men.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And, people are like, I think you're going through a phase. I think men was my phase.
Okay.
Right. So
that is a thing.
But like I always say, I cannot predict the future. So.
You like what you like. Love is love.
I like what I like.
Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to get up in your business again because that's crazy. So, you're single then?
I'm not married.
I love it. I love the answer. I ain't married, but
Right. But when they ask you on I don't know, married, divorced, single, I'm single. I'm not married.
True. Okay. So, are you dating? Like, is there a couple?
Right. There's somebody in the scene.
Okay.
Definitely somebody in the scene. Low key. We gonna.
Okay. We gotta put it out there.
No, I'm definitely not saying I wouldn't pop out with this person, but it's like. I want to, after previous relationships, I want to be able to take my time, make sure this is something that is long lasting. I mean, it could be, because, she hype, we vibe, we're literally the same exact person, just crazy as hell. So it's it's fun, Okay. I'm having fun. I'm vibing right now.
You're young too, so just don't take it too seriously.
Do my thing.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay, so then what do you like in women? What's your type? Tell us. Don't describe her without describing her.
Got no type.
Hey.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I like.
Period. Look.
But for real, bad bitches. Like, okay. I've dated. I mean, I guess they call them studs. Okay. Dykes or whatever. But,
whatever the term is.
I've dated like a stud. I mean, a girly girl. I don't know if I don't really know the difference between dyke or whatever they're talking about. But basically, you talking about like what kind of women or like what I look for in somebody.
What you look for, but we can go there too.
Okay, it's what I look.
Some women, I've heard femmes don't like to be with femmes. Studs don't look right with studs, but so what's
the whole?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not in the community, so I don't know.
Definitely, I feel like you could switch it up. A female that could switch it up has always like caught my eye. Like, if you could switch it up, like I don't know.
That is how Tiana Taylor type shit.
Okay, like look, ooh, like,
yes.
I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But like, yes, that's always caught my eye. But like somebody who definitely has their head on straight. Okay. Not childish. I can like immaturity is probably like my biggest turn off. Like, immature, like because it's a difference between goofy, and immaturity. True. And it's like say it again. right. No, it's like I can cope with goofy because I get goofy. Like we can do that together. But if you're immature and you're just it's negative. I'm not gonna be able to do it. You gotta have your head on straight, know what you want to do, and if you don't know what you want to do, be working towards it. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Okay. Like have something for yourself. Not like don't depend on everybody else to answer for you or what you want to do. You can't be like too timid. Right. You know what I'm talking about? That's all it's like.
But see, so I love that because you're so young and you want somebody that has kind of an older feel. But it's like at your age, we all over here being knuckleheads. So I mean, not we. I'm a different age.
Right. She's like,
I'm somewhere else. I'm a goofball though. I'm childish because I know I'm getting old. So I'm trying to keep that.
You're trying to keep that young.
Yeah. That youngness. Dang, I hate saying that shit. But you know what I'm saying? At your age, you got a lot of people who don't know that yet. They don't know the difference between the two. So I know it's got to be hard to choose. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's understandable because sometimes I have to sit back and really remember my age, like what age I am. Sometimes, like it really gets down to that point. And I'm like, damn. Like, can I grow up so they can grow up?
Right.
It's like, but it's
is that what it's gonna take?
Right. But I'm still having fun. Like I said, no negativity. Keep the positive and you keep going.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so you can answer this if you want to. You don't have to. How do you keep it spicy with your girl then? How do y'all keep it? I mean, y'all young and fun already, so what else what be going on in there?
What be going on?
Walk us through your bedroom.
You done went there with
I did. I want to know some things.
But how I spice it up? I mean, with me, we can just. I'm the type to experience. So it's like I love new experiences. If I haven't tried it before, we're trying it tonight. Okay.
Period.
But it's like I have to catch that vibe with you. But to spice it up, we can throw some toys in there. Okay. Make the lights flicker. Change colors how your right. You just
maybe make a movie.
Right. I made a good couple.
OnlyFans.
It wasn't more like commercial, but
it's a movie, but
I'd love to spice it up a little bit more, because I know, like you said, I'm young, so I know and I've been like, when I go get my nails done, like nail techs tell me and everything, they're like, what, you like girls? Like,
I told you, it's surprising.
I be having fun. I'm like, well, what kind of fun do you be having?
Right.
I need to know for when I get your age.
Right. Okay. Look, try it out now.
Right.
Like, try everything now.
Exactly.
So what are some of your kinks then? What do you like done to you?
Like you mean like sexually or like to turn me on?
Okay, both, girl. Because that was my next question, but go ahead.
We gonna get explicit with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in your business. Okay, look.
Yo, you in my business.
I am just. I'm appalled right now. Like
really?
I'm just into this right now. Go ahead.
Okay. So what kinks me? Like what gets you?
What do you like? Like you like furring, you like dressing up, you like, you know, licking on the back. Like, what you like?
Okay. We could dress up if you take it off. Like, go with your teeth. So I don't, you just gotta, you gotta.
Have you heard of candy panties?
Oh, no.
Girl, look, when we leave here, we're gonna go to the love store. I'm gonna show you some things.
Candy panties?
Yes, girl.
I love it. Like, I think sex stores are a blessing.
I love sex stores.
Because it's like, you could pleasure yourself, you could pleasure others. It's like, I don't look at sex as a negative connotation at all. Like,
definitely not.
Because sex is an amazing thing. It's how it's how we get here.
Yeah.
But and people are probably gonna be like, well, how you gonna do that? You like women? Like, it's still amazing.
You know, I told somebody in my last season that my experience with a woman was the craziest shit ever, and it was really great.
Really.
Like, yeah, I never.
And that's what I hear people say.
Like, what?
That's what I hear people say.
Okay, sis, I don't want to love this, but I like it. Like.
I don't want to love this, but I like it. Right. And I hear that from a lot of people. They're like, when I was, for example, I actually just had this conversation not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. This girl, she was dating a girl for like a year and a half, and I knew that they were together, and then they broke up, and she started dating a dude. So her and the dude were together for 6 months, and I asked her about both experiences. Yeah. And she said that the girl, you know,
way better.
Right. She like, he didn't even make her do nothing. So it's like,
well, they say women know women, so
your poison. The female body is just beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. I'm sure the male body is as well, but the female body.
I seen a nice penis today. I'm gonna lie. Really nice.
It was art.
I'll tell you about it off camera.
We got a lot to talk about.
Girl, I lied. Where's our drink? Alright, so what's your fantasy? We're gonna move on. What's your fantasy?
My fantasy? What you mean?
What is one thing that you want to do that you haven't done in the bedroom or outside the bedroom?
Okay, let's start with in the bedroom.
Okay. Since we're here.
That I haven't done. I would really like to be tied up or tie somebody up.
So BDSM. Bondage, dominance, sadism, and masochism.
Right. So I mean, in the bedroom, I've been both the dominant one and the submissive one. Okay. And I feel like being dominant is more so my thing. Okay. It's like, I can, like, when I'm looking girly and I'm dominant, like, I don't know. That's a different type of vibe. Like,
okay. Trying everything.
Something about it. Something about it, girl. I'm trying to tell you, like, woo! I don't know, but.
Oh, no.
Inside the bedroom, yeah, definitely would like to be roped up.
Okay.
Outside of the bedroom, my fantasy, something I haven't done before.
Yeah.
Would definitely. I've been on movies and TV shows before, but I would love to have a scene or even a whole role where I'm that main character or one of the main characters, because I love acting. Like, I love movies and, you know, being behind the camera, being behind the scenes, following the monologue, you know. Yeah. So that's a fantasy for me, and it's been something I've been thinking about for a minute now.
Do you have TikTok? You do TikTok?
I have TikTok.
Oh,
girl.
okay.
You can binge on TikTok, so
yeah,
it's dangerous.
You can.
That's why I have to step away.
I love watching the actings on TikTok, yeah.
Right. Yeah, but TikTok, you know, it's getting up there. I thought they were banning it. No?
Yeah, whatever. We ain't gonna go. So how do you let somebody know they not pleasing you right?
Ooh. Like I said, like, I'm a very gentle person. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I just, you know, I either move them or tell them what to do. Okay. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, you're not doing this right. This is not good for me. I'm not liking it. Because for me, personally, that would bring me down, because I feel like sex is very important. And it's something I want to be proud of. Yeah. So for me to sit there and say, like, you're not doing it right. Who taught you? Like, no, like, let me be that experience to help you. Okay. You know,
teach them a little something.
If it's not for me, for the next person, but I better get my credit.
Look, something hashtag my name.
I need to get my credit.
All right. So, how would you or somebody approach you? Like, how would you approach somebody, and how would somebody approach you if they're trying to holler at you? You know.
how somebody would approach me. A lot of people, you know, social media, the DMs, and that's how I've been approached. Like, some people actually want to get to know me. Like, oh, I see you do music. How long you been doing that? Is that something you want to do? Other people like, ooh, please don't tell me you taken, you fun, like this, and that. It's like,
what's the first one that that catches your eye? If somebody just straight up throwing a line at you, or somebody that's like, oh, you do music, and then they flip.
Probably a conversation.
Okay.
You know, I like to talk about what I do.
Okay.
Like, you know, I'm hearing like no cockiness or nothing like that. You know, I hear
you're
that.
Nice.
Right. Like I hear that, and it's like, you have to be different than your competitors. Like, show me why you need to win. Why you like, you know? Run the race and show me why you got to the finish line. Like, don't look, you fine. Like, nigga. Like,
I know.
Okay.
I know. Thanks.
How I approach I don't want to say I don't approach people.
I was gonna say, sis, okay, look.
Like, I don't want to say I don't approach people, but it's like, if you cute, I'm gonna let you know. Okay. If you fine, I'm gonna let you know. And we gonna start talking from there. Like, I'll approach you like very nicely, and it's like the thing with females, you know, because I've gotten that, you know, girly girls too. So it's like the thing with them is like, they don't know if I'm being friendly or if I'm trying to, you know, girl, like I'm not trying to be your friend. Like, I'm flirting with you. A little more, right? I am flirting with you. Yes. So, you know, really, I don't really pay attention to that though. I don't really focus on it. I just let it flow. Okay. I let it flow because it's not a relationship or like something like that is not really what I want to put my main focus on right now. So it's like, I'm not really paying attention to it. We could have fun though, but I'm not.
We out here thotting in 2020. Okay?
You know.
That's what this is. Look. So normally at this point we would move on to our take a shot with Cici portion, but unfortunately my guest is a little young, so we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna be responsible, and we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the questions. So you get to ask me something,
let me go ahead,
and we'll go from there. You know, I got my water though. You know,
right? Look, we can drink the water.
We can drink water.
Shots of water. All right, let's see. So
hold on. She came prepared in her phone.
Okay.
She said, I'm ready.
I wasn't playing no games.
At all.
So my first question is, what made you want to do interviews? Like really, really.
This right here, I feel like it's easier for me. I like being able to talk about people's music. I like the fact that people, I'm not going to say they look at me kind of like a hip-hop connoisseur, but it's like when I have new artists or up-and-coming artists coming onto the show, they start throwing me their music. Listen to this new shit coming out that ain't nobody heard. And I love that shit. Keep that shit coming because I love listening to shit first. But I feel kind of like important, like, okay, you know, you trust me with your music or whatever. But like I said, like before I had the sex podcast, and I've said it 1,000 times, you know, I felt like that was more based on of experience from the podcast I was listening to. Music just kind of flows easier because everybody can relate. Everybody can understand, you know, whether it be pop, rock, hip hop, whatever you're into. So doing this here in Victorville, somebody was asking me once, like, you know, are you going to do bigger artists? And I don't want to. I want to stick with local artists. I want to stick with up-and-coming artists because I feel like, no shade, but I feel like at this point, everybody's being real. Everybody's being authentically themselves. Because once that money come in, and the girls or guys or whoever, once your head get bigger, you start to lose yourself. And it's not even on purpose. The shit just ends up happening. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, I'm your first step, whether I'm your first interview or whatever, I'm your first step. I'm that Arsenio Hall. And then you gonna move on to bigger and better, but they always end up coming back. So what's up? You know?
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so would you consider like the podcast like your business?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm working on some other things, but yeah.
Okay, so with the podcast, where do you see yourself maybe in a couple years? Maybe 2022.
Yeah, I'm really hoping by 2022 I'm at a point where I ain't got to work no more. Now this is where I'm making my bread off of. I'm feeding my kids. I'm helping my friends off of. I really kind of see this moving to my own studio in a way. I love being here at Mad Studios, but they, you know, the guys understand, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna spread their wings.
Right, eventually everybody needs
exactly.
To be.
So I want to eventually by 2022 be working or have my own radio station to turn this into like a Breakfast Club feel.
Okay.
You know, I'm not saying I want to be them, but I want to be them.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I definitely see you doing
Thank you.
it too.
I need to find an Angela Yee and DJ Envy, but we're gonna work on it. So, yeah.
I like that a lot. So would your studio be out here in Victorville, or are you thinking about branching out?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't know yet, because I feel like if I leave Victorville, it's kind of like, oh, you uppity now,
right.
you know? Because I've had so many people that have, not even so many people, but I've had a few people that came from Victorville, went to LA, blew up, and it was like, oh, I'm from LA. Like, bro, I got a whole picture with you in high school. Like, don't play with me.
Right.
So I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
Somewhere in the IE, but yeah.
In the IE, maybe like Riverside.
Yeah, maybe like Rialto or Ontario, because they got some nice little studios out there. So I don't know.
California big. So
California's huge.
You can get it anywhere.
Anywhere I find it. So
I think I definitely see you expanding.
Thank you.
So who is your favorite artist as of lately? It could be hip hop, R&B, anything.
Oh man, I like all genres of music. Except grunge, but I don't really have nobody as favorite rock, nobody favorite pop. Favorite R&B though, right now. Honestly, okay, I've been stuck on this chick name. Have you heard of Kiana Leddy?
Kiana Leddy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
She's a UK artist.
Really?
She dope as fuck. So I've been her and no, I'm sorry, not Kiana. I do like Kiana Leddy. She's not from the UK though. It's what is her name? Gigi Lowe. She's from the UK.
Okay.
I've been trying to get her on the show too. I've been talking to her a few times in the live, and I talked to her manager. Hopefully something works out.
That's tough.
But Gigi Lowe, Kiana Leddy. I just recently got into Janae Aiko. Recently, like
girl.
My best friend, she used to play her all the time. I go to her house and it's like Janae on YouTube, and then one day I was like, let me just sit at home and listen to her by myself. And then her album came out, and I had to listen to Trying to Smoke because that was with Chris Brown. So I listened to that and I said, you know what? Janae's a vibe.
Right, she is a vibe. She's like soulful.
Yeah,
and nasty, but like in a nice way.
So petite. I love it.
Like she's different.
A little bit. But I do like hip hop though. Mulatto. That's where I'm at. Mulatto is my dog. I love Cardi, but Mulatto.
Yes.
She next, and she.
And I feel like to watch an artist grow,
I
feel some type of way. Because not like I saw her on the rap game. And
I didn't even see that. I should have.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, damn, like that's when I really found out who she was. And then now, like, to see an artist grow, like, I feel like, damn, like, I really saw that happen. It's amazing. So it's like, for people, like, for me to see any artist grow, or any singer, any rapper, like, I'm going to feel like some type of way because it's a dope feeling. It's like, damn, like you watch them work for this for years and it's like they are up there. Like when I think she signed, I don't think I should say who she signed to. I don't know if that's like allowed or anything.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
did she say it?
She signed now, and it's like, wow, like even a singer, Riley Lanes, like just watching people grow.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Cardi when she was on Love and Hip Hop. When she was on Love and Hip Hop, I followed her on Instagram, and then I seen she was like, just a stripper with crooked teeth, whatever. So I watched everything on Instagram, and then I was watching Love and Hip Hop at the same time, and then Stripper Hope premiered or whatever. And I said, this is actually kind of dope. And I told everybody, she's first. I'm telling you, she coming. This is it. Everybody's like, nah, she's just a stripper, hoe rapper, Okay. Then Bodak Yellow came out, and it was like, boom. So that's the same feeling I get from Cardi. That's why low key, like, I be feeling like I can't leave her because I was there from the beginning. So
I was there.
I was there. Okay, I was loyal, all that stuff. So I had all her freestyles on YouTube, ready to go.
I was actually watching a rap battle. A battle rap, and it was old, and I see Cardi B in the background. She's from New York, and they all do that out there. I'm like, what? Like, it's real life.
It's crazy.
So it's like, I wonder how it feels to actually be that person watching yourself.
Right.
So when it's like, Now, when I look at myself, girl, and I'm an emotional person, I already know the waterworks gonna come out.
Girl,
but yes.
Please don't cry.
But yeah, she's dope. Like, she has respect for me for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She did not stop going. She didn't let nobody tell. Like, she turned down a record label.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, she's showing artists like you don't need that. Be yourself, and like she will always have respect for me for that. Like, she's a dope artist.
She's
definitely.
And Atlantic is doing things.
Okay.
Because look, everybody signed to Atlantic, but it's cool. So
she said, but it's cool.
We gonna get there. Look, anything else, ma'am?
That part. Let me see. No, I think that was it.
Good.
No, I needed to know where your head was.
Look,
at, okay?
I appreciate it. I like the questions. You know, it ain't the same ones I was usually getting. I would tell people, come with different shit, please.
You.
How'd you get started? That's the one question I always get. I'm like, and I know they ain't seen it, so I'm like.
We not there. We here now.
Right. Can we talk about something else? No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. Like,
yes, I needed to see where your head was at. Yes,
I appreciate it. Look, she done dropped some gems on us. She done opened up some eyes, especially mine. She let us in her business. Y'all, just tell everybody where they can find you at, you know, work with you if they want to.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at WOAH Jazzy J. Twitter has an underscore. Instagram does not. Snapchat, I don't want to be on that.
Yeah.
That's business. Right. Business. You can contact me directly, WOAH JazzyJ@gmail.com.
Okay. And make sure y'all subscribe. Okay, I'm trying to get YouTube to pay me.
Okay.
So, okay.
We gonna be up there. I'm pushing, so y'all gotta be on the lookout. I will be dropping a single 10/29. That's my birthday. So I will be dropping a single on my birthday. So be on the lookout for that.
Ready.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So yeah, but welcome to season 3, y'all. I'm excited as fuck. 3 seasons in, bro. 3 seasons.
Yes,
so y'all just make sure y'all look out for us. We'll catch y'all next week on Open Book.